very warm and pleasant good afternoon to one and all. Welcome to LawSikho's thorough newspaper analysis for 26th of Feb 2024. Guys, I am not able to be visible and this particular video is without my, video recording as I have some medical issues. So I would request you to please cooperate for 2 to 3 days and I'll be back with the video recording again. So we'll be discussing with the editorial section, which relates to Sita and Akbar, how names of two lions became the reason for a plea in Calcutta High Court. So it's a very interesting editorial where the petitioners moves the Calcutta High Court to change the name of two lions that were named as Sita and Akbar. So this is a very interesting editorial. Then we'll be discussing about the news update and lastly, the legal news update of the day. Now, the editorial talks about where the Kerala High Court has asked the West Bengal government. Okay, so they have asked the West Bengal government to give new names to two lions who are currently at a safari park in North Bengal and advise the council for the state to be very conscious and avoid controversy in giving the name. So what has happened, guys? There were two lions which were being named as Sita and Akbar, and there was a plea that went to Calcutta High Court to challenge this particular names. So who was the plea person? The plea person was Vishwa Hindu Parishad had approached the court about the names of a lion called Akbar and lioness Sita. Okay, so what they claimed as that the particular giving of the name to the lion has a direct assault on the religious belief of all the Hindus. Okay? Now, Justice Saugata Bhattacharya opinion that animals should be given uncontroversial names and that one should not name any animal after those who are revered and respected by the citizens. So what justice told to the council that do not give that type of names who bring the controversy and where the particular names have been respected by the citizens. How did the matter of lions reach the High Court? Let us discuss that. So petitioners came to know from a news, okay, that there are arrival of two particular lions in North Bengal Wild Animal Park in Siliguri from Tripura. So one of this particular news report, which was Bangla news report Uttar Banga Samvad, headlined as Sita is restless for a companion and indicated the news in a much very objection manner, which was bound to hurt the religious sentiment. While in this particular whole controversy, the director of the safari park have assured the Vishwa Hindu Parishad that no names had been given to such lion. But the Uttar Banga Samvad published a memo which was issued by the Secretary of the State Zoo that the lions which were being bought by Tripura has been named as Sita and Akbar. Angry at the irrational, illogical and outrageous nomenclature, Vishwa Hindu Parishad ne has brought a plea before the Kerala High Court and the matter was listed before Justice Saugata Bhattacharya. Now, what were the arguments of Vishwa Hindu Parishad? So, Vishwa Hindu Parishad argued that naming the lioness as Sita was an affront upon the petitioner's religious belief and hurt the religious sentiment of the petitioners, which is a constitutional right. Now, where this constitutional right is mentioned? This constitutional right is mentioned in Article number 25 of the Constitution. They also argued that the naming is very arbitrary and violates right to equality and equal opportunity. They claim that they have received complaints from across the country and they seek an immediate action from the Honorable High Court. So what happened before the Calcutta High Court that Justice Saugata Bhattacharya began the hearing on 21st. He asked the Council of the State that why naming the lioness Sita mattered, as it could have been named out of affection. So Council of Petitioners argued that this was a slander, not affection. And if this was allowed, then a donkey too could be named after deity. On the point of the admissibility, the court asked why the petitioners did not file PIL since they claim to represent organization and seek to protect their religious sentiment. So because it was unclear who had actually named the lions, the court asked the state government to return with clarity on the subject. Now, again, the court proceeded to extensively question Additional Advocate General Dev Jyoti Chaudhary on whether such naming conventions could be allowed or not, and asked the council whether animals could be named after freedom fighter and Nobel laureates, and whether he would name their own pets after Hindu or Muslim religious figure. So the Additional Advocate General Dev Jyoti repeatedly said that the names were given in Tripura, not in West Bengal, and stated that the state government was considering giving the lions other name. So you are you able to see guys that how the name of two lions which were transferred from Tripura to Siliguri have become a very hue and cry in the society, and how this matter went before the Kerala High Court, and now this is very important consideration what Calcutta High Court has stated to the petitioners. Chalo. Now let us start with the national news. Samsung to showcase Galaxy AI Vision at MWC 2024. So what is MWC, guys? MWC is Mobile World Conference 2024, in which Samsung is participating, and Samsung will showcase its Galaxy AI Vision. Google Circle to search, generative edit, note assist, and live translate are some of the prominent Galaxy AI features. So this will be presented in Mobile World Conference 2024. The next news, UP to develop first turtle conservation reserve. UP government has come up with an initiative to extend support for conservation of turtle. It has decided to establish a turtle conservation reserve along the Sarju River. Sarju River is a tributary of Ghagra River in the Gonda district of the state. Okay, so UP will be first to develop the turtle conservation reserve. Now, the conservation plan will be implemented in association with Turtle Survival Alliance Foundation India. So please note, this is a very important question for judicial services to come in the examination. India became third largest profitable region for HSBC in 2023, replaces China. So what is HSBC? HSBC is Hong Kong Shanghai Banking Corporation, has posted a 25% increase in profit from Indian operations, and this particular bank has replaced China with India's position. Now India became the third largest profitable region for HSBC, replacing China. Now Tvesa Malik clinches maiden international title in South Africa. So Indian golfer Tvesa Malik has secured a 3-shot win in the Super Sport Ladies Challenge, which is opening event of Sunshine Ladies Golf Tour in South Africa. Okay, so Tvesa Malik became the second Indian after Diksha Dagar to win in South Africa. Okay, so this is related to the sports news. Sharad Pawar launches new symbol for faction amid NCP split, symbolizes people welfare and upliftment. So as you can see in the picture, this is the new symbol. So Sharad Pawar is the founder of Nationalist Congress Party, introduced a new symbol for the faction on Saturday, a man blowing tarha, that is traditional trumpet. The unveiling comes in the wake of a party split, with Ajit Pawar partnering with ruling BJP and Eknath Shinde-led Shiv Sena. Okay? Now, the Election Commission has recently recognized Ajit Pawar faction as the official NCP. So this would be a new symbol for Sharad Pawar party, which is National Congress Party. Army to set up new corps for operation along LAC. So Army is converting its headquarter Uttar Bharat area into full-fledged operational corps, and it will shift its focus toward operation along the line of control. Now, this particular is based in Bareilly. The headquarter of Uttar Bharat area is currently a static formation, looking after peacetime locations and training establishment of Uttarakhand and Western Uttar Pradesh. Now, when we are talking about defense, we should know the Prime Chief of Defense Staff, which is General Anil Chauhan. We should know Chief of Army Staff, General Manoj Pandey, Chief of Air Staff, Air Chief Marshal B.R. Chaudhary, and Chief of Naval Staff, Admiral R. Hari Kumar. Okay, so these are all the positions and designations which are related to the head of defense forces, and you should know. Yana Mir, honored in UK Parliament, is journalist, YouTuber, TEDx speaker. So Yana Mir, one of the very prominent activist, journalist, and TEDx speaker from Srinagar, has received the Diversity Ambassador Award from UK MP Theresa Villiers in the UK Parliament. Okay. Speaking at the event hosted by Jammu and Kashmir Study in UK, she asserted she was not Malala Yousafzai and was safe in India. Now, when she took the name of Malala Yousafzai, now I want that you should know about this famous personality. She is the youngest ever Nobel laureate. She was shot by Taliban in 2012 for opposing their restrictions on female education in Pakistan. So, a very prominent UK Parliament has honored one of the famous activist, journalist, YouTuber from Srinagar named Yana Mir. Now, coming up to the legal update of the day, right to property under 300A available to a person who is not a citizen of India. So, very important judgment coming from the Honorable Supreme Court, where Honorable Supreme Court has observed that right to property as enshrined under Article 300A of the Constitution extend to persons who are not citizen of India. Okay, so please note it down. It's a very important judgment coming from the Honorable Supreme Court in the case of Lucknow Nagar Nigam and others versus Kohli Brothers Color Lab Private Limited and others. Guys, if you want to revise your previous TNA, then do attempt the quiz link that is mentioned in the description of this particular video. Please like the channel, please like the video, subscribe the channel. Please do put your comments that if you want us to cover any additional news or any additional editorial which you would like us to cover, and it would be very helpful for you to clearing your examination. Please drop in your comment section or give any feedback which will help us and motivate us to record the video daily. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care.